I'm kind of annoyed why this stream is stopped working on the 2 days that I've been making GTA 5 cunning stunts. The 2 days of the main streams. Mainstream? No, but like legit. Last week the DLC came out and it cut out in races. This week, making this video of the new stuff that came out and it cuts out again. But let's carry on. If you didn't see the first part, make sure you go check down below. I'll put a link to that first part of this. We already tested out the new motorcycle, the new muscle car track, and we are here now trying out the sports car, which actually were cut off, so if you guys go watch the last one, you watch my initial reaction to this car. What? Okay, and also in the first part we had, I don't even know what we did in the first part. The first part we tried out the motorcycles and the muscle cars, I guess. That's pretty much all we did. Oh yeah, but in this playlist we have 7 races total. 6 of the new ones. And 1 sports race. Well, that was already in the game, so we can test out the Ocelot Links or something. We should have put 2 different things together because they had before the Ocelot Jackal. Maybe the Ocelot Links. Maybe they just do that for me. Like, in case it would bring it up a million times. Okay, no, but legit. Okay, here we go. Overall, this car is pretty decent to drive. I mean, I really noticed anything special about it. It definitely looks cool. Things in this DLC are pretty expensive, though. And this thing's almost $1 million. It's crazy how, at one point in GTA, nothing went over $1 million. Like, you had the Adder, and everybody knew that that was the most expensive car in the game. And nothing went over the Adder. Okay? And, you know, the Adder was like the car, and it was like, the Adder's really cool. And nothing went over $1 million. And it was nice. You could buy a sports car, which is typically about from anywhere between $2,000 and $500,000, and a muscle car was anywhere between about $6,000 to $1 million. And now we're looking at every single time that an update comes out, a car goes higher and higher. Right? We had with the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1, the Osiris broke the $1 million, and then it was 1.9, and then a month later the T20 broke up there. It broke up. It broke the thing and went up to 2.2 million. Right? And then we had the next DLC, which came out, where we had some other cars came out. You know, we had the FMJ and the Reaper with the Further Adventures in Finance and Felony, and that was like $1 million. Yeah, like $1 million. I think it was 1.4. No, 1.4. Yeah, I think it might have been 1 point something for the Reaper. I don't know. Yeah, but those are both 2 expensive cars as well. And then some cars are found in the files. And they were really expensive. We had, the X80, 2.7 million. We had the, what else was there? Oh yeah. I think the 811 was the only car really recently that wasn't too bad for its class. $1.1 million, and you got that. But then what was up next? We also had the 770, which wasn't that bad. This race here is pretty cool, guys. I did play this the day that the DLC did come out, but I will tell you my thoughts about it at the end. And then let's see, what else did we have? We had the this DLC. This car here is like, what was this? 2 point something? 2.4 million this thing was. Then we had, I thought this was 2.5. Yeah, this is the second most expensive car in the game. This thing was 2.5, and then we had another car which was like 2.4 something. 2.1, I think. There was another car. So they're all really expensive. And now we're seeing the sports cars get super expensive. Because, I mean, with the stunt cars, the 2 stunt sports cars, they were like, what, 700,000 and 800,000? And now we're looking at a sports car that's almost $1 million and $1.7 million for a sports car. In the links, that's pretty expensive. Like, the links being that much money is kinda ridiculous. Now, I know that a couple of days ago, or not a couple days ago, but it was like a week ago, or not a week ago, a couple months ago, what am I saying? A couple weeks ago, there was the whole thing, that was a couple months ago, let me get it right. A couple months ago, we were getting lowriders, and even they were expensive, but it was complaining that we're getting lowriders. Now people are complaining that we're getting sports and supercars. Now here's the thing, I love sports and supercars, and I love lowriders in real life. They're pretty cool. In GTA, not so much. My opinion of that probably is affected by the fact of how many we got. Now here's the thing, I'm always down to get more supercars. Do I feel like we've gotten a bit too much now? A little bit. I mean, I do like that we're having more diversity in the classes, but then again, we're not. Because you go into all these races now, and you just see the very fast cars. I feel like we actually had more diversity in the classes before Finance of Felony. Not even gonna lie. We had the Adder, we had the T20, we have an Osiris, we had Entities. Now you go in there and it's like X80s and stunt cars. I haven't done a regular race since the stunts came out, but I believe that's where we've seen them. I haven't been able to get into one, nobody's doing them anymore. I don't know, I think the amount of supercars we're getting, now I know we didn't get any supercars today, but the amount of supercars and sports cars that we're getting is getting kind of crazy. Now I know that Rockstar probably sees that people want those cars more, which is true. We're gonna drive supercars and sports cars more than we're gonna drive lowriders. That's a fact. But I'm not saying I want lowriders. Okay, don't assume that. I don't want lowriders ever again in this game. But and I also don't want there to be whatever people are calling a poor man's DLC, whatever. No, I don't want that shit. Fuck that. What I'm saying is they should have the prices be a bit lower. Now, I'm not saying forever. I like seeing how crazy some of the prices you can get with these supercars and see how many people actually buy them. But what I'm saying is the next DLC maybe go with a couple of cheaper cars, you know? Cars that are 1.1, 1.2 million, you know? Because we used to think that getting the Adder was, I remember this, when I say we, I'm not saying necessarily everyone in the community. And let me just, before I rant on about this, that track was really cool, a lot of fun. I like the loops and the tubes and all that stuff. One of my more favorite races. Okay, back to this though. When I say we, I'm more talking about me and Casey. not just the community. But here's the thing. I am going to quit out of this if I cannot race the new car. Okay, I can't race the new car. So, here's the thing. We used to think getting $1 million to buy an adder was a lot. And now, you have to get 2.7 to buy this car on your screen right now. But that's not the whole point. The point is that things are way too expensive in GTA now. Now, I know that they've probably seen what people have wanted, and they're probably like, oh, let's capitalize this and make some money on some shark cards. But that's not the whole point here. Okay? That's not the point, guys. Whether or not they want to make more money off the fact that people are going to buy stuff in the best-selling video game. I think it's the best-selling video game ever. I'm not sure, but I believe the best-selling video game ever, and you're trying to make more money. They've already made like billions of dollars, I think. I think they made like $2 billion or something. But unless us buying this stuff is going to help them make GTA 6 better. Okay, I'm done ranting on about prices of cars. I'm done. I quit. I quit. Let's just get into this race. Okay, this is the last race of the playlist. Not last race of the stream. Damn it, yo. I want to just drive this new car. It's not even here. Let's try a Rockstar created race. It's going to be on that. Damn. You're seeing half loading screens for half the damn video. Okay. Make sure if you didn't check out part 1 of this, I'll post it down in the description. Also check everything else down there. And also subscribe. Don't forget that. That's important. But check everything else is down there. Check out my Twitter, where you can see what my next videos are going to be. Check out Case's gaming channel down there. Check out his music channel, his Twitter, Trevon's channel, everybody's Twitter, and the ECM Twitter. Those are people who maybe have been watching videos before. Hope you guys enjoy the green screen. Or for you guys, that desert down there. Okay, let's go. Yellow jack in. It's crazy. Okay. Rockstar created races. Let's try this one. I want to find one that's not that long to drive. I just want to race. I want to host it! All I want to do is drive the new car. Damn it. Please tell me it's here. Please. Yeah, the drift champ was there. So this car's gonna be in here. Okay, here we go, guys. The Ocelot Lynx $1.7 million, the most expensive and not fastest sports car in the game. Overall, I'd say it looks pretty cool. I really like the British flag on top of it, though. Okay, I couldn't find it in the stunt races, so I have to race it here. I would have tried it out on the last stunt race, but I guess you can only use cars that aren't stunt cars on those races, so you can only use the Tropos Rally, the Ominous, and the... I don't even know what the one's called. I don't know what the other one's called. I drove it like 2 seconds ago. I was talking about it, the Drift Tampa. Not entirely sure. But it's only those 3 that you can drive in stunt races for sports cars if you don't own it. Now, I don't know why they added in this car. It's sort of weird. It's not really a stunt car. But I guess that goes along with some of the other vehicles that they're going to add in next week, which is going to, if it is next week. Which I will have a video on. Holy shit. Not sure how cool they're gonna be, or how we're gonna use them if I don't get into, if Casey's not doing this. No idea how I'm gonna test those cars. No idea. But that's not what matters. What matters is that this car kinda sucks. Going through a corner, my whole car is weird. I don't know. It's not worth 1.7. Holy shit. Let's check out the interior. Wow. Nothing really cool about this car. Like, I look at this car, okay. And besides the British flag on top of it, there is not something that I look at this car and say, I want that car. The British flag on the car makes me say, okay, I want that car. But besides the British flag, okay, if that wasn't there, which I still don't want it just for that, I'm not going to spend $1.7 million to have a British flag on top of my car. If I wanted to have a British flag on top of my car, I could buy the Dukes and put the British flag on top. For $100? The Dukes is not that expensive. But this thing, let's just take it off-roading over here real quick. Okay, now, I seen a YouTube video, okay, and, oh, I should say who it's by. Either way, I watched a video by Dad Saints Fan, and he had tested out the Jackal, I think this thing's called. No, the Lynx. Okay, he tested out the Lynx, not the Jackal, that's the other Ocelot. Tested out the Lynx compared to the Masacro race car, which this car is 1.7, remember that. Okay, the Lynx is 1.7. The Masacro is 300-something thousand. And the Masacro was a second faster than that car at the finish. Okay? So, a second faster for a lot less money. That's pretty much what it comes down to. A car that went a second faster, which a second may not seem like a lot, but if you're racing, someone beats you by a second, like that, okay, it's not that much, but to get beat by a second definitely determines if you're going to win or lose. And also if you're going to have money or not. So to end this off here, guys, I would like to thank you all for watching. Make sure you go down to the links, check out the other part of this, which it was supposed to be one part, but kind of mad about that. Okay, so here we go one more time. The Ocelot links the two different things. $1.735 million. down here, before we get into the new cars, just to compare. The Masakura race car, which is faster, $385,000. Okay, down here for the Class A Drift Tampa. Very nice. I might have to buy this. Maybe. $995,000. And this car is better. This car is also better, right? Yes. So the two cars that cost less, once again, are better. $816,000, $701,000, both better than the $995,000 car. And last of all, the Western Cliffhanger. Nothing too impressive about it. Check the speed stats. Let's compare that to the Gargoyle. Pretty much the same. So you can buy a Western Cliffhanger for $225,000, or Western Gargoyle for $120,000, your choice. But with that, guys, thank you all for watching. Again, check down below to see the previous part of this video, and we'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. I was gonna say, I think I'm doing an off-road Tropos rally driving thing. I don't know. Either way, thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.